Hi, I'm Marissa, and it is day 2 of self-employment. I have been feeling pretty good today and yesterday, waking up at 6 a.m. for some reason and walking the dogs right at 7, just feeling excited, I guess. On Monday was my last day at my job in video games. I took the train down from Seattle to Portland since I work remotely and saw my coworkers on my last day. They were all very sweet. They brought in food from my favorite restaurant, AIM. It's a Thai restaurant in Portland that has Thai food with barbecue meats. It's very good. They also brought in a cake that said Arissa is weaving just for fun. It's a pun on Arissa is leaving. I thought it was really cute. And then as we're eating cake, my one of my coworkers brought me this card that they all signed, and I immediately started crying because it's just all these photos from my time there. And then I couldn't read the messages there because I knew I was going to cry some more. So I read it on my train ride back and was crying there. They also personalized a play date for me. So just the hearts in the front, and then the back is just got me crying again some more. It says, "We'll really miss you, and you gave Playdate so much heart. We'll never forget you. Love, Panic." Yeah, it was a good day. I took the train back up, and normally I'll bring like my something to knit while I'm on the train. Somehow I forgot this time, and so all I had was my play date. So I ended up just playing on my play date the whole time, which feels kind of. I think leaving your job and then having to take a train feels so symbolic of just like you're transitioning, or I'm transitioning because I forgot my stuff to knit. I was having to focus on one thing, which is mainly playing on my play date and the games on there, and reminiscing just my time there and stuff. And it's just it was nice to just have that moment. Yesterday was my first time teaching any class. I taught a knitting class to some educators of color. They found me through my BIPOC craft nights that I host monthly, and it was a lot of fun. There was about 6 people there. Sadly, they weren't able to finish the cleaning cloth that I was teaching them, so I'll have to figure out how to tweak my beginners class to be more friendly and easier to understand. They had recommended that maybe I have a video on loop or something, so that like while I'm busy helping someone one-on-one, they can look at the steps again and just understand what's going on. I drew some diagrams and things and like wrote out steps, but I feel like that gets so overwhelming, especially in the class setting, to like read all that, and I have just like one photo of things, so I think maybe a combination of a video and just having like that drawing as well might help. So to see it in action, but also to see like a still photo of the details of like the stitches too, just to get an understanding of it. I I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed teaching classes and feel really fortunate to like had that opportunity because it just like I didn't seek it out really, and and it was because of some other, the craft nights that I host, that I was able to get that opportunity. So I'm excited to do more of those and get better at it. After this, I set up a meeting on my calendar to meet with my counter March loom. I am going to finally set it up fully by tying everything up and following the instructions on the book that I have. So wish me luck. I hear it's the hardest part, and hopefully I have all of the parts that I need for it. What other things? I just have a lot of other boring things that I'm doing this week. Like, I've been meaning to update my website, but in order to do that, I need to move my website from Nuxt to Astro because I was using NuxHub to deploy my website, but then they sunset that. So now I have to switch that over to Cloudflare. So I might as well just switch to Astro now. I forget why Astro's better than Nux now. Burton was telling me this, but anyway, so this is my second time having to switch. I updated my website from Nux 2 to Nux 3 last year, so I'm doing that again, I guess, from Nux to Astro. So I'm gonna have to. I tried doing it, but I think I messed some stuff up and brought over too many files, and so I'm gonna do one file at a time, bring it over, make sure everything matches for it to work on Astro, so that I can catch all the changes and bugs that might occur. Another thing is I had applied to open a bank account for our business and finally had the time to call them back to finish that all up. So I'll probably do that today or sometime this week. We'll see. Yeah, anyway, things are feeling pretty good. I even meditated yesterday. I haven't meditated for like more than maybe a minute in a really long time. I think I did like a 7-minute one, and that felt pretty good. Yeah, that's it. All right, thanks for being here. Bye.